Hi everyone, the launch of the Cornflakes box into orbit is taking a long time. In this video, what I'm going to do is give you a tour around the behind the scenes of the sets that I'm building, the little models that I'm building, and the techniques that I'm using to give, hopefully, a very real illusion that a Cornflakes box is actually going up into orbit. So that's in this video. Please do leave a comment, give me some feedback on what you think of these little sets that I'm building. Some of them are not so little. And also please do subscribe to my channel. Don't forget that one. Down in the corner, push the button and we're in. Okay, let's get straight into it. So here we are at Launch Central, or LC1. And just giving a long shot first of the whole thing laid out on the tabletop. And then I'll just give a little tour around where we're at so far. So this is the ship, the Cornflakes box ship. Nice organic cornflakes. 2 engines at the back and 4 lift-off engines underneath. The whole thing is made from cardboard boxes and white craft card that I get from the hobby shop. And I basically tried to get the look of something that looks like one of the Apollo launch pads. So there's lots of these like towers with the framework in it that basically just looks the part. So just coming around here, another tower, and then the access bridge leading to the doors of the ship. And I think that looks really nice actually when you come down to angles like this and you see the perspective. It actually looks more dramatic than it actually is, so that's pretty cool. Happy about that. All of the lighting that I do on these models is super low tech, and all it is it's all just pocket torches strategically placed to give the best effects, hopefully. But just for the purposes of like fun projects like this, it's all just pocket torches. Further down here, there, another pocket torch lighting up the main column there. Strategically placed bicycle lights, all that kind of thing. And this main column took ages to do. These frameworks here take like an hour and a half. Firstly to draw it out and then to carefully cut it out. Ages. So there's 2 of those on there. So that took like 3 hours just to draw those out and cut them out nice and neat. The front part of it is made again from cardboard boxes and craft card. But the back part here, I found some really nice packaging in the trash place in the backyard where everybody puts all the old boxes and old TVs and stuff. And sometimes this kind of packaging can really lend itself to these kind of sci-fi, I don't know, spaceship interiors, spaceship exteriors. And at the moment it's a little bit obvious. It's a bit obvious that it is packaging, but once it's been dressed a little bit, place a bit more card around and disguise the fact that it is actually packaging that maybe a flat screen TV was held in. Once that's disguised, it will just give a really nice impression of a very large structure. Okay, so that's that. One of the reasons why this project is taking a lot longer than I thought is as I'm building it, I get all these kind of ideas coming in, and I was thinking that the doors at the end of this access bridge, it would be so cool if I could get a shot of those closing and to give the impression that okay, here we go, doors of the ship are closing, and then the access platform is being retracted, so I'm just retracting that to show you, so it slides back there. Looks great with a bit of a sound effect added as well, a bit of like a hydraulic sound effect, very dramatic. But then I thought this is actually a half-scale model of a regular cereal box, and I thought those doors are actually too small to get anything that looks even close to being realistic. So what I did was I built this side here twice the size, and these doors twice the size, with working doors. So I'm going to show you that in a moment. So I'm just going to come down here, and then we'll now move to the larger scale version that I built of those doors, and I'll show you the mechanism of them, of how they open. So this is the larger scale model that I made of those doors, and I'll just see if I can get a smooth closure for both these doors. Bit of a challenge. So there will be sound effects added, of course, as these doors slowly begin to close nice and smoothly like that. Hydraulic sound effects again, just to add to the illusion. Clunk. There you go. Nice effect. And we'll just open them again smoothly as we can. And also built a portion of the access bridge here, which will also slide away from the platform, and then once that slides away a little bit like that, then I'll cut to the other version so that you can see the access bridge on the other version sliding back as well. So I'm just going to pull out here and just show you this from a distance. So there it is, just a portion, the front portion of the access bridge there, and the larger side of the cereal box there. And then this behind is just a single piece placed behind like a set piece, which just gives a really nice impression that there is an interior to the ship that way. Just come behind so I can show you that mechanism of the doors. And again, strategically placed high-tech bicycle light flashing a warning signal that we're ready for takeoff. So we'll just come behind this little set piece here. There's the doors, and it's just got two handles on either side to slide the doors like that. So very simple mechanism. Yeah, so that's it really. That's the project so far, and I just wanted to upload this video just to show you where things are, because it's about 3 weeks since I uploaded the last one, so I'd like to keep the content coming, but I also, really importantly, I want to try to keep the content as good as I can. So that's why I'm not rushing the actual launch of this. So hopefully the next video will be the launch. I keep saying that in every video. Hopefully the next one will be the launch. So here's two regular size cereal boxes. So this will be used as part of the dramatic liftoff, as this one actually has engines underneath which will be on full power as it's lifting off up from launch control. And then this one here is quite an important box, because this has the interior of the ship, and you see this portion on the back here. So this is where the camera will be placed. I'll just lower down, so the camera will be placed on this back part so that you can actually see there, look at that, So you can see the interior of the ship as it lifts off up from Launch Central. And I'll just show you that. One of the reasons why I built the big tower was for the effect, to give a better effect, as though the thing actually really is lifting off, so you can see the movement. So we're just going to come around here to Launch Central, and I'll just give you a little lift off idea. So we're going to have the shaking effect here of the engines on, and then it's going to be lifting up, so you can clearly see that the ship is rising away from Launch Central that way. Okay, so I'll just put him back down on the table there. Just give you a little view through the front view screen. So there's the front of the ship with the two pilot seats and the navigator seat behind. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that little tour of Launch Central 1 and all of the little details that are going into making what is hopefully a realistic launch. As always, I hope the video finds you well, and I'm just going to go and get busy now completing the rest of this platform, and see you soon with the launch.